Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. We're here in Esperanza. Things are looking pretty down. We've got this whole area up here to explore. Before we talk to the guy, though, we're going to head all the way back around. And between the tree and what am I looking for? There it is. It's like I knew there was a chest around here somewhere. There's a moonberry in that one. So that's good. I'll probably wait and use that later. It's not really that important right now. I've also got a guy here we could talk to. You might have been able to see the moonfish. There's one just right above the shipwreck. Which, again, is pretty easy to get to. You have to get, like, right up next to it, though. There we are. Alright, now this guy right here is actually a merchant, as you might be able to guess. I can't imagine he does a lot of business out here, but... Alright, so let's buy, or probably most likely sell. Though he does have a couple things. He's got the Admiral Cutlass. We're finally getting a new weapon for Vice. We've had that iron cutter for quite a while. And a Wing of Hope for Aka, which I don't know how much good that's going to do for her, but I guess we might as well go ahead and get it. And we've got some more stuff here. He actually sells a Vigoro's chain, which is really weird. I'm not sure why he would have that, but we got Daket's tunic here. Obviously, Vice has the Berserker armor, so we're going to stick with that. Enrique would lose a little bit of stuff, so I'm not sure if I'm going to give that to him or not. I mean, it's only like +2 defense anyway, so we'll probably just keep him with what he's got. And we'll buy this for Aka and Fina. Alright, yeah, there we go. Go back. And we also have the Miracle Robe. That's mostly for magic defense, though, so I don't really bother with it too much. So we got a couple things here. Sailor's Buckler improves dodge percentage of defense. And Nocturnal Sight, which is obviously going to be a huge boost to hit percentage, but I don't know, we don't really need too much. They also sell the standard and crystals. Probably going to buy some more Curia crystals. We used up quite a bit in that battle there with the Ixanes demons. So I think we had 11, so 39 brings us to 50. And he's also got a couple of weapons, but these are pretty much just all stuff we could have bought before, so there's really no point in doing that. Let's also go ahead and sell our old stuff. The Skywing, the Iron Cutter. We got these 3 Valuan uniforms, which really aren't even worth anything. Got our old armor. Probably sell some of that, but I don't know. I just don't really feel like dealing with it right now. Alright, let's talk, see what he's got to say. I've heard that there are very rare fish that live in and around the Dark Rift. In fact, there are fish that haven't changed since the days before the old world. I wonder what they look like. I don't know why you're so interested in fish, but alright. Okay, so we've pretty much explored about all there is to explore around this town, so let's hit up the tavern, and we usually get some information here, so there we go. Not really a whole lot going on. A gas tank, huh? Those really aren't that common anymore. Maybe they don't use moonstones as fuel around here. Well, yeah, I mean, where were they? They're kind of blocked off from the world, really. I mean, because none of these people have ships, and unless you have a ship powerful enough to go through the sky rifts, you wouldn't even be able to get to this place. So these people are really isolated. Do you know what Esperanza really means? It means hope. Hopeful sailors from all over gathered here to try and get to the east. But now, the city's filled with nothing but despair. Oh, the irony. Yeah, pretty much. What's up with you? Can you get me a drink? I left Mirambo with a sailor I was in love with. We were planning on moving to a country east of here. But we heard that the Dark Rift is impossible to cross, and he changed. And then one day he met another girl and disappeared. He didn't even bother to say goodbye. I was foolish. I fell for such a childish man and threw away a good life. Yeah, we'll actually end up doing more with her later. She's got a little side quest we're going to be taking part in, but I guess we can talk to this guy. He looks kind of down and out. You're not from around here, are you? Actually, we just came into town, and we were wondering if someone here can help us. So, you came to me. Well, that's just great. By the way, the name's Don. Now ask me your question and be on your way. You know that sky rift to the east? How do you get through it? So, you're looking for a way to cross the Dark Rift, eh? So, the world is still full of fools. What? Are you kids serious? You're trying to cross the Dark Rift? They don't stand a chance. Someone better tell their parents where they are. Kid, that's no ordinary sky rift. During the war, this cape was discovered, and this city was built. This place is the edge of the world. If you try to go any further east, you'll be killed. Hundreds of men, good men, have died trying. But there's always a few fools that don't heed the warnings. The Dark Rift usually claims them. Some of the best sailors from all over the world tried to cross the Dark Rift. They came from everywhere. One by one, they tried to pass through the Dark Rift. All of them failed. The ships that enter the Dark Rift are either pushed away by the winds, or they get sucked in, never to return. My crew and I lost our ship. We were lucky to survive. After a while, sailors stopped coming. All we do now is sit around here and wait to die. Some things are just impossible, kid. Why don't you just go back to wherever you came from and have your mommy tell you bedtime stories? What's wrong with you people? You've thrown your lives away. Don't you care about anything? Vice, let's go. We're just wasting our time here. Thanks for telling me about the Dark Rift. Before I go, I just want to say that I've never met a more pitiful bunch in my life. If you lose sight of one dream, replace it with another. Think about how much you could have accomplished in the time that you spent here. Just because you couldn't cross the Dark Rift, are you just going to sit here for the rest of your life? Because you tried something once and failed, are you going to throw the rest of your life away? There's a whole world out there to see. Don't you have any desire to sail again? Fina, what is it? Vice, Aka, come to the port, quickly. The Armada is coming. What? What are they doing here? Aka, let's move. We should hurry back to the port. Man, like he said, I had never met a more pitiful bunch of people in my life. I mean, I guess it would be easy, to sit around and get dejected, but of course Vice is the optimistic one. It's think of all you could have accomplished while you've been sitting here. I guess easy for you to say. I mean, these people tried, and, I've seen hundreds of good men die trying to cross the rift, so, I think it'd be easy to get a little bit dejected about what's going on, but I guess we can't let that stop us. I mean, we have to try. It's a pretty important mission we're on, so. Anyway, apparently there are Armada's coming. Enrique's just kind of staring off in the distance. I hope he's feeling better. So let's, if we could talk to him. There he goes. I don't know why it's being so picky. Ah, Vice, you're back. I think you need to see this. That huge armored ship belongs to Admiral Gregorio. Gregorio is the best defensive tactician the Valuan Armada has ever seen. They even nicknamed him Iron Wall. Interesting. He's forming a blockade around the town. Prince Enrique. I've come on behalf of Admiral Gregorio. He has an urgent message for you. I see. Well done. I hope my prince finds himself in good health. I heard that you had a change of heart, or were perhaps brainwashed by the air pirates. Empress Theodora has sent me to escort my prince back to Valua so that he may recover. If my prince refuses to comply, my ships will regrettably begin firing upon the city tomorrow at noon. Your humble servant, Gregorio. Uncle Gregorio is asking me to surrender. Uncle? Oh, Gregorio was an admiral in the Armada even before my father passed away. He helped raise me when I was growing up. He's always been like an uncle to me. I know that he doesn't want to fight, and he really does want me to surrender. But I can't go back, not after everything they've done. Even if it means I have to fight him. Enrique? Let's rest up for tomorrow. Gregorio is the most honorable man that I've ever met. He won't break his word. I understand. We should rest on land tonight and keep you off the ship until tomorrow. The last thing you need is for your uncle to see you throw it up over the railing in the heat of battle. Great. Now you're starting to sound just like Aka. I'm sorry. Come on, let's stay at the inn tonight. We're gonna need our rest. Well, I'll tell you what, to have one of the Valuan admirals and, like 4 other ships blockading the town, Vice is sure in good spirits. Alright, so now we're back at the inn. In case you didn't know, that's apparently this building over here, and there's not really a whole lot else to do in preparation. Of course, we're going to be fighting some ship battles against Gregorio, and we're going to have to confront him, so it should be some good times. But like I said, there's really not a lot of preparation to be doing here. It's not like there's a lot to buy or anything, so we're pretty much just going to head back out. Alright, and let's head on down the pier. And now we're good to go. The guys at the tavern would probably say something different. I'll at least talk to this guy and see what he's got to say. Isn't that Admiral Ironwall's ship? What's Gregorio doing here? Well, there goes the neighborhood. Pretty much. Alright, so now the next thing to do is to head out and confront Gregorio. It's time to go find Admiral Gregorio. It's going to be a tough battle. Give it everything you got. Aye aye. Hey, you weren't actually going to fight against the Armada, are you? Whoa, you actually made it out here. I figured you'd be too drunk. Huh? You're planning to fight Admiral Gregorio by yourselves? Yep, that's the plan. I don't doubt your abilities, but I used to be a Valuan soldier. I know what the Armada can do. Going up against one of their admirals is crazy. Our ship's the best there is. We're faster than Gregorio's ship, and I think we can match his firepower. But even if you win, you'll never get through the Dark Rift. Like I said yesterday, our ship's the best there is. Actually, you just said that right now. Our engines are more powerful than you think. And it might just be powerful enough to get us through the Dark Rift. Besides, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to see what was beyond the edge of the world. That very edge is right in front of me. I have a chance to do what nobody has ever done before. I have a chance to make history today. If I said that I'm not scared, I'd be lying, but I won't let this opportunity pass me by. The chance to fulfill my childhood dreams lies right in front of me. You don't expect me to just give up, do you? I suppose then, no matter what I say, you're not going to listen. The Dark Rift's a giant vortex. If you can get through one side, you'll reach the eye in the middle. It's rumored that the eye is calm. There are other calm pockets along the edges of the Dark Rift. If you find one of the pockets, you might have half of a chance.
Uh-huh.
I see. Thank you. I'll come back here when I'm done. I promise. Kid, you're just like me when I was your age. Admiral, the Delphinus is approaching and is moving into attack position. My orders were to bring him back alive or kill him if he refuses. We must do everything in our power to take him alive. All ships, prepare to attack. The Delphinus is the Armada's most powerful ship. Our adversaries may be young, but we can't underestimate them. Vice, the Armada's getting ready to attack us. This is it. Everyone, man your battle stations. We gotta get past Admiral Gregorio's defenses. We will defeat him. Then we'll get through the Dark Rift and reach Yafutoma.
Let's go! Aye, aye!